This photo, this mushroom cloud, is as menacing today as it was 75 years ago. It was taken about an hour after the Enola Gay dropped a nuclear bomb over the Japanese city of Hiroshima. The world had never seen anything as horribly, powerfully destructive. At least 70,000 people were killed immediately. Just their shadows left behind. That was August 6, 1945. Another 70,000 people died in the weeks after from radiation exposure. Cancer and other long-term effects killed tens of thousands more. 3 days later, the U.S. dropped a second nuclear bomb on Nagasaki. As Eric Sorensen explains, it's still a searing, cautionary tale about the horrors of nuclear war.
The bell tolls and the sound lingers, compelling reflection on the horror of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Attendance at this year's somber ceremony limited by COVID-19, and because there are fewer survivors 75 years on. Terumi Tanaka recalls the white blast at Nagasaki. He was 13.
The all-shattering devastation in which was born the atomic age.
Tanaka remembers the dead, the destruction, and the suffering from radiation that would go on for years. He spent a lifetime speaking out against nuclear weapons. Activism must continue, says Tanaka, on a treaty to destroy and ban the world's nuclear arsenal. Generations of nuclear nations have avoided the consequences of mutually assured destruction. But among 9 countries, there remain more than 13,000 nuclear weapons in the world.
Each one of them is far, far more sophisticated, destructive than those 2 crude, primitive ones used on my city.
Setsuko Thurlow's city was Hiroshima. She is Japanese-Canadian and an outspoken survivor. She's campaigned for greater awareness of Canada's crucial role in uranium mining and research that was part of the Manhattan Project that built the first atom bomb in the Second World War. In the Globe and Mail this week, Thurlow called on the Prime Minister to issue a public expression of regret for Canada's role in the development of nuclear weapons. 3 years ago, Thurlow accepted the Nobel Prize for Peace on behalf of the international campaign to abolish nuclear weapons. Hers a strong voice among a shrinking number of survivors.
It's a lonely feeling. We have to support each other to survive in this world today.
Thurlow's home, Hiroshima, was annihilated. A prediction at the time was that nothing would grow in Hiroshima for 75 years. In fact, a city vibrant and hopeful has risen from the utter destruction. The mayor of Hiroshima today called his community a symbol of peace and an enduring reminder of a painful experience that must never be allowed to repeat itself. Eric Sorensen, Global News.